Hello everybody, it is I, Hidden Flame. Welcome back. Or welcome to a new series called Dark Deity. It's just be like Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem. I like Shining Force. I like tactics games. All games like this. Apparently it's supposed to be exactly like a Fire Emblem game, so I'm gonna play it. Normal mode. It is said that in the Age of Ascension, the gods walked among mortals.
Age of Ascension. The gods walked among mortals, and mortals among the gods. That a great empire spread itself thin across the known world, conquering land after land with its superior technology and magic. That the people of Tereziel came together in peace. Little is left from that time, swept away in a deadly cataclysm known as the Calamity. Thousands of years later, all that remains of life before the Calamity are ancient temples to the gods, and the divine artifacts contained therein. It is the year 1105 in the imperial calendar. The kingdom of Dela lies in the heart of Ethlon, a nation that has long thrived off the continental trade and lush farmlands. Through peace has reigned for over 25 years, Dela's king now sets his eyes on an enemy of his own construction. King Varric Veldistar assumed the throne a decade ago. On the day of his father, Vassal was assassinated by unknown parties. To this day, Varric is convinced that the assassins were sent by the Amorian royal family. To this day, it remains unproven. Following a minor border dispute that normally would reach resolution painlessly, King Varric resolved to attain his revenge. After sending a covert Delan force to burn the Amorian city of Ulris to the ground, Varric and his thirst for revenge have plundered his kingdom into a war it is ill prepared for. Pressed for more troops, King Varric must make hard decisions. He looks now to Brookstead, the site of Dela's most prosperous officer academy. Each year, its graduating class bolsters Dela's forces, a pact and tradition that has lasted for millennia. The young king believes the solution to his troops lies in a new path. His intention to recruit not only the graduate year, but every student currently enrolled. In quiet Brookstead, students have worked hard all year to stand out amongst their peers. The Academy trials provide an opportunity to advance in the class rank or fall behind. For many, it is the most important day of the year. Though the trials can be stressful, many agree that a life of training with such clear goals is simple. Enjoyable even. Come tomorrow, they will find that life may never be so simple again.
Not a bad little starting. Oh, hi. What do you think of the Galen? What do you think Galen's got brewed up for the trials this year? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tailored to make our lives difficult.
What?
You think he'd do that just to punish us for choosing Holden? I was up at the crack of dawn hearing, "No son of mine can jeopardize a mission for sentiment." Well, we couldn't pick Marin without Holden. It was the deal. I think he just can't stomach the thought of his pride and joy might fail. His pride and joy is standing right in front of me. Ha! Either way, besides, Alden is talented, even if your father doesn't see it.
Right.
Why don't you just try convincing the swordsman that a 14-year-old who can't lift the training staff can best an 18-year-old graduate? There's nothing he doesn't teach. There's no reason he doesn't teach conjuring. Your dad wouldn't trust a mage as far as he could throw him. Now that you mention it, I wonder how far he actually could throw Alden. I'd wager he could put on a good toss on the tyke. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. How are you boys feeling about the big day?
Don't worry.
I'm confident we'll pass. We certainly put in the training.
Yep.
Of course we'll pass. But I want to break Sterling's record. Cool the forge there, little man.
Aw, come on.
But I'm on the best team of any first year. I think what Alden is trying to say is that he really appreciates being on the team. Good. Now I'm going to need you to focus that appreciation, Alden. There's a lot at stake for your sister. Alright, if we win, I won't have to hear any... I won't have to worry about... I won't have anything to worry about when Marin leaves for the army, because I know she's ready.
Great.
Oh, there goes the mood.
Pace yourself.
Promise you'll focus today and we'll give everything you got, okay?
Yep.
Promise. Let's get going. Can't miss the trials standing around for a chat. If father doesn't kill me, being stuck on a team with Alden just might. You all know the rules. All non-lethal strategies to defeat your opponents are fair game. Defeat the leader of this regiment to complete the trials. You'll all recognize him. Be prepared for this, Alden. Garrick, stay close behind.
It'll be alright.
If you take any hits, I'll be ready to patch you up.
No fair.
Can we go already? And so the trial begins, with such style and grace, I might add. Just dripping with sincerity today, aren't we, Dad? Uh-oh. Oh. About to say, what the hell? Game froze. But it didn't. Come on, game. Oh. Oh, that's cool. See if I can remember the Trinity. Select. Nice. Yay!
I'll take point.
Oh, no. I went
I'll
here.
take point.
Hey, what's push?
Hope you don't mind. This should be fun.
Oh.
I'll take point.
Probably a bad idea.
Stay with me.
Oh, cool. Really? Come on.
Lead the way.
Ow. Nice.
Little warning next time? Together.
Yay.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Lead the way. Stay with me.
This should be fun.
Are you sure?
Well. Archer battle. Oh.
Are you sure?
Two steps forward, one step back.
Cool.
Thought you'd never ask.
Ow. Ow. Little brother, certainly you don't think you can take me on. Sterling, you're going down.
Stay with me!
Be careful. I won't lose you. Come then, test your resolve.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Little warning next time.
I've got a lot to learn.
This should be fun. Together.
Nice.
What would you do without me?
Nice, Garrick. Oh. Not bad, little brother. You and your friends put up quite a fight. I'm glad to hear it. By Vosh, you've all grown. That was quite the thrill. Thrill, huh? A thrill indeed. Surprised, father? Congratulations, son. All of you should be very proud of what you accomplished today. Especially you, Marin. Thank you, Master Galen. And now that you've had your thrill, Commander, I believe some kind of explanation is on order. Of course, as I promised. Brother, friends, if you'll excuse us. Forgive me, I have hardened in my ears, Sterling. But I didn't expect this. A nostalgic visit. I don't expect this as a nostalgic visit. Fortunately not, sir. You were never one to live in the past. Always onwards and upwards. Tell me, how goes the war effort? The Mumbar prospects are grim. In fact, that's what brings me here. I see. Come to size up our latest graduates? Not quite. The king plans to recruit the entire academy. Naturally, there is no finer school to supply our ranks, though I hope to see the war's end before our youngest graduates. Actually, I'm afraid he wants them now, sir. All of them. Is that so? Well, I didn't think he had the gall. Tell me, Commander. What plans does our king have in mind for the initiates? Perhaps 4 together could load a catapult? Wish I could say. Man, always a man of duty. The king is foolish to sever the pact. His father would not have heard of it. Fossil was a good man. With all due respect, sir, what better way to avenge his father than to join the ranks to bring justice to Armorer? Guard your suspicions, Commander, and do not speak so eagerly of war. If the king wishes it, he shall have his soldiers. I only hope you, of all people, understand the gravity of the situation. All too well. Hello, Josh L. Oh, hey Josh, what's up? Of all the people I see to pop in my chat, you are the one I didn't expect. The graduating class is one of the finest cohorts I have had the pleasure of teaching in my decade as headmaster. At every opportunity, you have shown the resolve and dedication that allows Brookstead to endure, and I have every confidence that the class to follow would do the same.
Listen up.
I regret that I must conclude this graduation ceremony with grim news. We received orders from King Varric himself. Every student enrolled at Brookstead Academy is to be conscripted into the Dalen Army, effective immediately. I understand that for most of you, graduation felt a lifetime away. I stood where you did once. I know how you must feel. At the conclusion of this speech, you will all be graduates of the Brookstead Academy. Outside these walls, you'll be expected to exemplify our honor and our code. He's using a lot of big words. Life takes much from us, yet the Brookstead still stands. You will have each other to lean on, and I cannot stress enough how important it will be to do so. I am told you have 3 hours to prepare. Let Terrazil know that there is nothing that can stain the legacy of our town. And yes, Josh, I just wasn't expecting to see you hop into my chat, that's all. You're cool. You're good. You're a cool guy. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, I take it.
How is this fair?
How could the king do this? Easily, it would seem. He cares not for the conviction, regardless of its legacy or its importance. Hello, Lincoln. You're a big beefy dude, aren't you? It seems he'll stop at nothing to avenge his father. I wonder if Lincoln is an axe-bearer. Where are my manners? Let me introduce Lincoln and Bianca. They are the leaders of the construction tour, as well as good friends. Nice to meet you. Sterling's told us a lot about all of you. Can't have a fantasy game without boob armor. I thought you occupied the highest military rank in Delito. Why wouldn't you be heading to the operation? I must return to Sojourn. I only came because the king had sent anyone else. Galen might have been invaded. Galen might have beheaded them. You didn't come to see us?
No.
It's wonderful to see you. I'm not afforded such luxuries in wartime. You're leaving then? I'm afraid so. I'll see you when you arrive in Sojourn. I can make excuses there. To take a few hours off. Ill news aside, I'm glad you came. I cannot put words. I can't read. I can't put to words how much even this flawed trip meant to me. I really should be going. But you can trust Bianca and Lincoln with anything. And Irving, make sure you... And be sure to see Mother before you go.
Yes.
I will. See you in Sojourn. Irving, I'm glad you're home. How'd the trials go? We did quite well. Sterling was there, actually. Was he? And too busy to stop by and say hello to his own mother, I imagine.
It's not that simple.
In fairness, he wasn't here for long. And not with great news either. Mother, Oh, I know. Varrick's recruited the academy. What? How did you find out already? Where's Bridge fast at a place like this? I heard it from the town crier on the way back from the market. Ah, well. Then I guess you know I'll be leaving.
Irving.
Oh, Irving. I've already given one of my sons to Varrick's War. Is it ever enough? Well, we knew this day would come when I entered the academy. Of course, but not so soon. Well, I suppose it's never easy. You must take care of yourself on the road and your friends.
Don't worry.
I'll be fine, Mother. With all the effort the King's putting into the war, it'll be over before you know it. And I'll be back in Brookstead. War is really so simple in my experience, but I hope you're right. I'll miss you terribly, you know. I know. I'll miss you too. Well, I'll grab my things. Right, before you go, let me prepare some provisions for you. I'll leave them on the kitchen table. Oh, and don't forget your running shoes. So, Josh, have you played this game? It's only been out for a few months. Am I good?
Try this again. After passing the Brookside trials, the day of celebration becomes one of separation for many. Having suspected to graduate in due time, the Academy students now must quickly say goodbye to their families. Sterling heads back to Sojourn, leaving the contingent in the care of Lincoln and Bianca. I can't talk. I cannot talk. The contingent heads for Duskwater, a backwater town in the southeast. Lincoln helps to fill the rest of the recruiting quota there.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Good man. Your service to the crown will bring your family honor. Now it would seem our charter requires 2 more brave souls. Come, good people, your king is called. Who will answer?
I've got 4 mouths to feed. Aaron's not old enough to look after the farm. And my leg is not what it used to be. I suppose I have a few good layers left on me. Did I do it, Ellie? I'd wager I look good in it. With a big ol' hammer. True. Use your next words carefully. Say, you have a good life here. Willing service brings more honor than forged conscription. I pray it doesn't come to that.
Fine by me.
I don't care. I know how much about honor, but I can smell adventure when I see it. Sign me up, Captain. Hi, weather. Fortune favors us today. I thank both of you for your courage. Just one catch. I gotta swing by the tavern and let the matron know I'll be taking a long vacation. Wouldn't want her to find out the hard way that She's out her favorite barmaid.
Right away.
Very well. Irving, take your friends and accompany our newest recruits to the tavern. Bianca and I will finish up here. Secure what provisions you can. We have a long way ahead of us. Yes, sir. Just gotta grab my things from upstairs. Be down before you can say I don't know what you don't know what you're getting yourself into. All right. You prefer to travel light?
Perhaps.
Excessive equipment is an occupational hazard. My name's Elias, by the way. The two of you got a lot of guts signing up like you did. The two of us? Right. Try overwhelming bravado and lack of brains from my impressionable friend. I would never let her do this sort of thing alone.
No kidding.
To be honest with you, Elias, sounds like anyone would have an impossible time trying to stop her. I wish it weren't true. You've never met a barmaid so bullheaded. Oh, I think I have. Bandits in the streets, I've headed for the end. Lack of best. We just left home and already in the thick of it? Where's that new recruit? I said I'll be ready.
To arms!
Good. Prepare yourselves. Looks like we'll see combat sooner than we thought. We'll have to hold out until Lincoln and Bianca can get to us. Cool. Why is that music from here? I like that throne. That's a nice looking throne. Oh, okay. I guess I'll do this. Nice. Okay. Oh, we only have 3. Okay.
Thought you'd never ask.
Ow. Nice.
Lead the way. I'm glad you're okay.
Survive for 7 turns, huh?
Proudly meeting expectations.
How can I help?
Stay sharp.
My hard work is paying off.
Nice.
Thought you'd never ask.
Really?
What'll it be?
Nice.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Leave some for me.
Get it point blank, so he can't counterattack. Seven turns. We're about to get swarmed here. Jackson fell, huh?
Let's do it. How can I help?
Gonna have to wait one turn. Ooh. No damage from Elias, huh? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
When you're ready, follow me.
No. 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 No.
It's rude to stare.
You
Nice.
have my thanks.
Oh dear. My mages are exposed. I just noticed that.
I've got a lot to learn.
Die. Oh dear. Let's see. Get rid of this guy.
What was I thinking?
Let's do it.
Really?
Fine by me.
I'm on it.
Chain. Oh. Cool. Seriously. No. Okay, so heal.
My hard work is paying off.
Easy enough.
How did you do that?
At your disposal.
Okay. Trying to find where I can easily block. She needs at least 20 hit points. Okay.
Thought you'd never ask.
Nice.
That settles that.
So I gotta get through this fight. You know what? Let's take him out.
Stay with me.
Thought you'd never ask.
How did you do that?
Yeah, the big boy.
Was that really necessary?
Yes. Lame. Ooh.
One step at a time.
I hope I helped.
Nice. There, by the tavern. Glad to see you're all in one piece. How did you fare? Splendidly. You might be surprised to learn this isn't the first time I've stepped out of a tavern and into a skirmish. Hardly. It was hairier than I expected.
Indeed.
Yes, no fine academy or drunken ball could fully prepare one for the perils of battle. Still, I was glad to have our new recruits. They both held their own. Based on the charred bandits, I would assume one of them is an adept, or at least an incredibly skilled mage. Like to ship me back to Nautilus for purification, would you?
Not even.
Yeah. That would spell the end for both of us, I'm afraid. Some say it takes one to know one. I suppose I wouldn't be surprised to find a fellow adept in an army. That's where our talents aspire. The least superstition, I found. So long as you're standing under the right banner. Who were those guys anyway? Were those Armurians we're supposed to fight?
No.
Ah. Believe me, that would not have ended so quickly. Hello, Vic. It would not have ended so quickly, or so neatly. Were you up against forces of Armorer? No? Bandits, more likely. This game is called Dark Deity, Vic. It's a Fire Emblem-esque game. Huh? We've had trouble with bandits in the past few months, but for the last week or so, things have been quiet. Maybe they were gearing up for something big like this. The bandits that you speak of, do you know where their base of operations is? Not exactly, but I know they used to ambush folks by the northeast crossroads. Had to patch up a couple travelers when they came through bleeding like a summer pig. That isn't an expression, Sia. It's just a day's trip north from here, correct? Just about. You don't look like you moved too fast, though. So don't hoist me to the gallows if I'm off by an hour. Thinking the sun's already low in the sky, and Varric's not one to overlook a delay. We just recruited the town's best fighters. I won't leave them defenseless at the mercy of some ruffians. What about the other recruits?
I'll give the word.
I'll send them on ahead. If they at least make good time to sojourn, Varric might be more understanding. Let's be off. Best we reach their camp before they catch wind of what transpired here. I've never played any of the Breath of Fire games, so, I can tell you one thing. Townsfolk will be glad to get rid of the thugs.
In Duskwater, Lincoln and Bianca find enough willing recruits to fill their requirements. Irving and his friends are sent to escort one of the final recruits, Sia, as she gathers her things. While they wait to the end, a fierce assault from bandits comes over the town. The four from Brookstead, along with new friends Sia and Elias, hold the bandits off from the inn. Now they plan to follow the trail, to ambush the bandits on their own ground. This group had been troubling Duskwater for months, and in Lincoln's eyes, there was no question that something must be done.
I didn't say I didn't like them, I just haven't played them. And I have played Chrono Cross, just... It's a game I eventually need to play and finish. I got into the same spot twice, and it just kind of ended. We'll make camp for the night. No sense laying an ambush coming straight from a fight.
No kidding.
Couldn't agree more. I have some weapon maintenance I like to take care of as well. Always running off to your next errand, Irving. Looking forward to kicking back and having a nice rest before we plunge into mortal peril again. I'll catch up to you. It won't take long to get my weapons situated. Irving, I'll be around if you need help. Garrick, don't come by my tent to pester me with useless questions.
Hardly.
Useless? Just because you don't see the use doesn't mean there isn't one. As your commanding officer, that's exactly what it means. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Wow, Lincoln. See you, mate. Oh, right. I'll go pester Sia and Elias instead. You do that. Okay, what we got? Battle Maiden? Vindication. Oh. Cleric, Adapt. What is this? Next to her name. What the heck is that? Or next to her thing. It's like a tree or something. Family tree type. Or bracket. Whatever. Oh, okay. Tier tokens. Okay, so I know I've gotten a couple of tier tokens. Let's try to get our mage. Hammer? Okay, I got one more to go. Yeah. Whoa. Let's buy a bunch of these. Yeah, do more damage. Gain the missiles. Pickaxe, really? I haven't fought with these two yet. Oh, okay, they're the same. Cool. Yeah. That's cool. Shows their bonds for everybody. You made a noble choice to serve your people, Elias.
I'd rather not.
Interesting you say that. I don't feel as though I had much choice at all. Was Lincoln's speech so compelling? No, and I need to tell him that. Tell him I said that. But after everything I've seen Sia through, I couldn't watch her get thrown into the dogs at the whim of some king. Ah, I understand. But yours is a different story, I imagine.
Yes.
Yes, it was a lifelong dream of mine to serve the crown, like my brother before me. Ah, I see. Have you been at this for a while, then?
Not quite.
Real combat? No. Not any longer than you. Oh, that's promising news. I have trained, though, quite extensively, and Lincoln and Bianca are experienced themselves. We're likely to in the best of hands, as far as new recruits go. If that's true, that's a comfort.
Don't worry.
One thing I wouldn't do is intentionally lie to you about something like that, Elias. I'll trust your word on that. Oh, okay. Here we are, Ellie. Grand adventure together, like I said we would be. First, your visions of always has a rather short definition. Second, this grand adventure of yours. My grand adventure came on a whim of yours, like everything else we do. Okay, let's do what you want to do then, if it's such a burden. Let me think about that. Maybe it would help if we weren't dedicated to a cause for which we might be executed for abandoning.
Bummer.
See? No good ideas ever. That's why I make the decisions on what we do. I think that's probably a massive simplification, but we can roll with it if you want.
This is fun.
Yay! I get what I want. Was it ever in question? Of course not. Really though, if you want to dodge out and make a run for Carmont, I'm all in. I don't want to drag you into something you're uncomfortable with. Oh, I give up. Just fine. I wish we had this discussion, but we've discussed it beforehand. Well, next time I feel like going to make a ridiculously compulsive decision, do you think I should ask you first? You could be my emotional touchstone. Do you think you should ask me first? Do you even listen to yourself? That's just ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
So, that's a yes, right? Yes, of course I think that. Maybe then we wouldn't be stuck fighting in an unjust war for a nation we cared nothing for. Hey now, what's the use of we here? I grew up in Delia. You grew up in Duskwater. The King of Dela never gave the slightest rift for you, your family, or your town. Well, pardon me for sticking by centuries-old cultural traditions of identifying with the place I live. Very funny. Wow, there's so many of these. Okay. Hey, Elias. What have you got there? Oh, hi, Marin. I'm just whittling. It's something simple for my hands while I think. Can't say I would call what you're doing simple. But I guess it's besides the point. What's on your mind? Curious mind? Not much. Not much these days. Just felt so home in Duskwater. I think it's just taking some time to adjust. Well, where were you before Duskwater? A lot of places. Too many places, if you ask me. Okay. Let's take it simple then. Where were you staying before you stayed in Duskwater? Everhearth. With the Void Maw Dwarves. Did you like it there? Were you happy? I was. Truth be told, it was the happiest I've ever been.
Really?
How come? I learned how to craft armor and weapons. They taught me their traditions and trade. All in exchange for nothing. Strange people, to be sure, but some of the best I've ever known. It was there I learned to whittle, actually. Taught me how to stay happy with a little. I learned there that the family you make can be just as loving as your own blood kin. That's beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. You just look like you needed to let some steam out.
Sure thing.
No, I don't mind. You're a good listener. You always spend your time letting near strangers vent to you? Surprisingly enough, no. I'm just more of a private person, but I hate to see people stuck in their own head. Then you have a gift, really. I've met too many that don't even care to notice, much less do something about it. You're too kind. I would say that honor belongs with you. Oh, it is also strange, Irving. Every time I think back to the last days in Brookstead, it feels like a dream. I'm a bit surprised to hear you say that. Between the four of us, at least you were expecting to graduate.
I don't know.
Yes, but not like this. I'd never seen Mr. Galen. Oh, I turned my phone off. It's not like this. I'd never seen Master Galen that distraught before. I just punched my keyboard. He's usually so composed, but he's perfectly in control. That's the nature of war. It strips even the most powerful of their control. Galen knows best. Knows that best of all. He's the one who taught us how to taught it to us in the first place. I think he's learning to listen again himself. That may be. At least I don't have to wait another year for you and Garrick to catch up to me. And I know you'd be eager to get out there ever since you were enrolled. Seems like you're getting your wish.
No kidding.
I'm definitely looking forward to stepping onto the stage and making an actual impact. I've spent my entire life up to now in the audience. It's called having a childhood, Irving. Well, I guess some people are just born to do certain things. I am grateful for the chance to live out my calling.
It'll be all right.
I know you'll make the Academy proud and your family. Though I'll admit, your brother set the bar pretty high. All the more reason to take my eyes off of it for a moment. Ambition has its place, don't forget it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to take a look at your surroundings every now and then. As long as it doesn't slow me down. I think you could afford to slow down a little. By my standards, I'm still not moving fast enough.
You really think so?
Oh, well, maybe you'll understand what I mean someday. What? I'm your age. Perhaps so. In about a year? You might be surprised, Irving. A lot can happen in a year. Wow, there's so many of these. See, Garrick, did I tell you to pass our trials? And with flying colors, too. Though I don't remember you mentioning anything about skipping a grade. Ha, even your father was surprised by that. Well, it takes some adjusting for him, not relinquishing control over his little corner of the world. Well, I don't think our early graduation excuses your debts. You still owe me a meal and a cold drink at the King's Cornucopia. I'm generally unsure if you're saying that because you're a man of your word or exceedingly cheap.
Huh.
Are those mutually exclusive? It doesn't seem like it.
What a joke.
King's Cornucopia, huh? That place is so garish. Couldn't you have chosen, I don't know, literally anywhere else? You just don't want to see Claudia again. Yes, I'm sure you find it quite amusing to watch me order a drink with my eyes fixed on my feet. I didn't say that. No, but you were thinking it. Claudia, I suppose she'll be staying behind in Brookstead after all. Business will be down, but I hope she fares alright. Sounds like you're learning to show a little empathy.
Hardly.
Rest assured, I'm as incapable of that as ever. Garrick, the cold-blooded sharpshooter, I can hardly say without trembling. That's me. You know, with all the chaos of the hasty recruitment, I am glad we ended up in the same battle group. I'd die of boredom otherwise. Now, at least I get to die of something interesting.
Don't worry.
Not anytime soon, if I can help it. Then let us hope you can, my friend. Wouldn't be the first time I saved your life. Careful now. That river runs both ways.
Huh.
I wasn't aware rivers did that. This one does. Ah, ha, 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 why? Okay. I'm gonna save it here. This actually seems to be a fun game, but there's a lot of text. And I don't want to read it all right now. So, that's all I'm going to do for now. I might come back later tonight. Who knows? I'm going to go get some lunch or something. I will see you guys later. Oops, wrong button. No, wrong button.